with me? She wanna ride with me?
Cause you know I get down, baby. She wanna ride with me. She wanna ride with me. She wanna ride with me. Cause you know I get down, baby. You know how I ride in corners. The OGs in the hood try to warn us to watch out for these suckers when your wrist stay icy. On the dance floor, all the ladies like me. Make them fall in love and kiss the swag. Just to have my babies in a Fendi bag. No refund, you can keep the tag. Cause I'm a stunner, ain't no wonder why my folks be mad at me. She wanna ride with me. She wanna ride with me. She wanna ride with me. Cause you know I get down, baby.
So if you guys have been watching, then you know that I've been working on my latest project, Crones, which is this dark fantasy fall autumn themed book about witches and a young girl coming of age, stumbling upon these 3 witches that live within the neighborhood and building this intergenerational relationship with them. So I wrote this book a couple of years ago and I never fully published it. I published it on Kindle Vella, one episode, which is an episodic fiction platform. So I was publishing it like one episode at a time, and the episodes were considered like chapters. And it was very fun to write. At the time, I just had the idea of what would it look like if me and my friends, what would it look like when me and my friends get older, and what kind of elder woman did we want to be. And that came out of a conversation that I had with my friends when we were talking about we would be these kooky, just very free elder women. And that inspired me to write this project, to write this book. So I wrote majority of it. I've never finished it on Kindle Vella, but I have written majority of it, and I have a cover for it. Don't know if I want to use that cover, but I think the reason why I've been a little bit hesitant to publish it is because I knew deep down that it wasn't finished, and I knew deep down that it lacked a lot of direction. So if you've been watching, then you know that I have a better direction for it, or I had a better direction for it, and I'm working on making it an actual novel, like with a plot and everything. So now I have had a breakthrough, and it is really hard to rearrange a story that is already written, or that you've already written, because you know, you become attached to it. You don't want to break up the structure of it. You don't want to mess up the story, and sometimes you don't know exactly how other elements will fit into it. And I think that was a challenge at first, but now I've had my breakthrough. At first, when writing this story, I don't know why I just breathed like that, but at first when writing this story, I just wanted the vibes. I just knew that I wanted the fall, comfy vibes. I wanted the spooky season vibes, the witches, the flavors of fall. And I wanted the reader to experience those vibes within the book, which is great and all. It's great. But that can't be it. And I realized that can't be it. It needed more. So I had to go back to the drawing board and actually figure out what was it that I wanted from this book. What did I want this book to be? Did I actually write down? I feel like I did. Ooh. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's not none of what I'm looking for. I'm in my journal over here because I got notes. Where did I write my notes? I needed to redefine my goals. What was it that I wanted this book to be? So, along with the cozy vibes, I realized that I wanted this book to be magical, an interesting read. I wanted it to be nostalgic and comforting. I wanted to establish the main character, whose name is Nairobi. I wanted to establish her relationship with the Crones, the 3 older women who are witches, and the importance of them needing each other. Especially since there's this whole other plot line that I wanted to introduce into it, which is a major plot line, but I feel like I introduced it really late into the book, and I was ending with that. on the book because I planned on doing a second book, which I still am. At first I didn't want to because I didn't know how, I couldn't visualize it, but I was planning on doing a second book, and that would explain a lot more. But then in my head I'm like, then what's the point of the first book if all of the juicy crazy plot is going to happen in the second book? So I thought I saw a book, so I had to rearrange it to make it make sense for me. I realized that I wanted to establish the first book to be the introduction to Nairobi, to the witches, setting it up for an interesting and epic fall fantasy about gangs and government officials plotting for community destruction. And that gave me more direction. That helped me to clarify my plot, it helped me to clarify my goal, it helped me to clarify my direction, and I was able to implement 3 new chapters within the book that completely changes the story in a good way. It makes it make sense. I will have to go back through the whole book, of course, to make sure that I implement those changes so it can be consistent throughout the entire book, but this makes so much more sense, and I feel better with the purpose of this book because I don't want it just to be, oh, fall leaves, oh, cocoa mix, oh, pumpkins. Like, I actually want it to be a story. I want there to be something that people can take away from it other than it just being nice fall vibes. I was recording that, right? I was. Good.
My girl, can't take my eye off you, can't take my eye off you. Dim girl, don't got nothing on you, don't got nothing on you. My heart is ready for something I haven't had in a long time. True love crime, I hope you know that.
Today I'm going to work on my packaging and ordering some stuff for my business. So when you see this video, it's going to be after my Father's Day sale but before my Juneteenth / summer sale. So I want to be prepared and order more sealing wax for my packages because I'm desperately running low. And the sealing wax is basically just like a stamp. I'll put a clip here. Basically like a wax seal, a wax stamp with my White Spider Publishing logo on it. And I love putting that on there because I feel like it just elevates my packages. It makes it look good and official. So I have to get more sealing wax for that. And for my sealing wax, I'm thinking of I want to get 3 colors. I'm going for the blue, the gold, and the green because that fits the color theme for each of the 3 books within my series Royal Jelly. I'm going to put these 3 items into my cart, and I'm going to prep some packaging material, more specifically some packaging paper and some twine for my packages. I don't exactly know how these sales are going to go. I just reopened my site at the beginning of this year, so months ago, and my first sale was Mother's Day, and since that did so well and I got an influx of new readers in sales, my current readers that I have now are people that already have my work and the work that I have up for sale, and I haven't made a new release yet. So I don't exactly know what the numbers are going to look like. Granted, whenever I do post on my TikTok or on my YouTube, more specifically my TikTok, I do get a trickle in of new readers. So you never know what might blow up, what piece of my content might blow up or really gain traction and really bring in more readers. And a lot of those readers could opt for an ebook version over a paperback version too. So, you never know, but I like to be prepared.
Switch on a baby like the seasons. Caught a lick, now she married to the visa. Just looking European. No bitch, don't know nobody a reason. Yeah, pull up, hop out, show off that nobody. Ain't a drip, way too big, it's a tsunami. Fine bitches in the whip, that's the crew, honey. I got real expensive taste. Call that ooh, mommy. Pockets getting real thick with that blue money. Conversation lit, send that dude a nude on me. Told him only put the tip in my pool, honey. I said, ooh, zaddy. Took a couple L's, left some fools I came with. They gon' give me hell, say I ain't the same bitch. Made me LOL, yo, we not the same, sis. We not the same, sis.
Got a minute, don't know. Got a minute of your time. Got a minute of your. Hush, I'm gonna live right, and I'm never gonna let you out of my side. I've been knocked out, was a nice try, but I guess I get to keep my head on this time.
I'm going to end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you want to check out my work, it will be linked in the description box below. And if you want to chill with me doing more maintenance for my small publishing business or working on my project, check out this video and I'll see you over there. Bye.